Good morning, you guys. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I am working on getting this first bottle of water in. I am Christy with Gen X Gypsy and this is my What I Eat in a Day video. I do these on a weekly basis. If this is your first time here, welcome. These weekly videos I vlog what I eat in a day, sticking to a keto vegan diet. Now, if you've missed some of my previous videos, then you probably don't know I don't do keto vegan 100% every day, but I do try to reach it at least 2 or 3 times a week. And I thought it would be helpful for others who are maybe trying to follow some keto vegan vegetarian-ish version of the diet to be able to show them a few ways that they can eat that way too. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to finish up my bottle of water and I will be back when I fix my cup of tea. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I have finished up my bottle of water and I'm getting ready to fix my green tea. I'm back to using this Yogi green tea super antioxidant tea. I love this tea. I used to drink it every morning, like a couple of cups of it, and kind of got away from that habit. So I am trying to reintroduce this into my diet, and I'm going to heat that up now, and then I'm going to head out and do my 5-mile walk with my friend, and then I'll be back for some coffee in a bit. See you soon. Hey guys, I am back from my walk and I am ready for my coffee. Now, I did the keto egg fast a couple of weeks ago, and if you missed that video, I will link it up here. During that egg fast, they have a way to make your coffee with kind of like a bulletproof coffee with the fat in it and stuff to keep you fuller. And it eliminated the nut dairy or the nut milks that I usually use, which do add a couple of carbs to the day. So I've continued to drink my coffee sort of like I was doing the keto egg fast, except for instead of the butter, I use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil instead of just 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. The other thing that I have found that I am using are these nut pods, which have 0 carbs in them, unlike the coconut milk half and half or even regular unsweetened coconut milk. These have no carbs in them at all, and they're really good, and it adds just the right amount of a creamy texture to the coffee. So the way I'm going to make my coffee today is I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, a tablespoon of the MCT syrup, a tablespoon of my pumpkin caramel scone syrup that was from that fall package from the Skinny Syrups, 2 tablespoons of the nut pod, and this is the caramel creamer, and a scoop of the collagen. Now, I know the collagen is not vegan, but I hate to miss out on the collagen, so until I find a vegan version of the collagen that I'm willing to try that doesn't cost a fortune, I am going to keep using this collagen. So that's it. I'm gonna make my coffee and get going with my day. I'll see you guys here in a bit. So good. Well, hello guys. It is about 2 o'clock and I am ready for my first meal of the day, which I am going to make. Something that I don't eat a lot of is yogurt. I've shared that I have a texture issue with kind of slimy tasting foods like bananas and yogurt and cottage cheese and stuff like that. But I picked this up. I picked up this Kite Hill almond milk yogurt last week for another recipe, and I don't want to waste it, so I want to use it up. So I made some homemade granola yesterday, so I'm going to show that video how I made that. Hey y'all, it is a rainy Sunday, and since tomorrow is the day that I film my What I Eat in a Day video, I thought I'd do a little prep work to have some stuff ready for my meals tomorrow. So I am going to make a granola that I'm going to have with some almond yogurt tomorrow for one of my meals, and I thought I would just show you the recipe as I make it. I did get this one from Keto Connect, so I will post the link to the recipe in the description below. We'll just start with 5 tablespoons of flaxseed meal. Then 5 tablespoons of unsweetened coconut chips. One tablespoon of chia seeds, which, if you know, I like to keep my things in jars. Now I need 1.5 ounces of mixed nuts. I am going to use pecans, walnuts, and a few almonds. But I am going to go ahead and weigh it out on the scale so that I make sure I'm not overdoing it on the nuts. Now we're going to chop those up and add them to the mix. I'm just coarsely chopping them because I want them to still be kind of big in the yogurt. I like my crunch in my yogurt, so I want to make sure it's super crunchy. So the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of sugar-free syrup. So I am going to use this Jordan Skinny Syrup, the cinnamon roll that I got in my fall pack that I've been using all month long, and it's delicious. This one is the pumpkin cinnamon roll, so we'll keep with the fall flavors with this granola. And we're gonna add some cinnamon. Stir that all up. Get it all nice and mixed. Get that syrup stirred into the flax meal. All right, we're gonna spread this on the silpat here, which looks almost brand new. Got it from my mom's house. I don't think she's ever used it. So we're gonna spread this out. Push it kind of down so it gets all flat. I think the idea is to have this so you can break it into pieces. And that is what it looks like before we put it in the oven. We're gonna throw it in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes, 22 minutes. And then we'll see how it turns out. And it's done. Looks pretty good. We'll let that cool down, and then I'll put it in a container to have for tomorrow. And when I was done making it, I separated it into individual packets. So I am going to add this homemade granola into a serving of the unsweetened almond milk yogurt. This is 6 ounces, gives you 2 net carbs. I'm going to go ahead and measure this out so I know that I have 6 ounces and I'm not going over or under. Like I have mentioned before, when I try to eyeball things, I think I just get it all wrong. So better to be safe than sorry. So we're going to measure this out. There we go. Perfect amount. Because this is unsweetened, I am going to add a little bit of the pumpkin cinnamon roll syrup. When I made the granola yesterday, I added a little bit of the pumpkin flavored syrup as well. So we're going to make this a very fallish tasting yogurt granola bowl. So do a little bit, just a tablespoon in here. Probably not quite a tablespoon. Add that in there. Hopefully it's not going to make it too liquidy. And then I'm going to add my 1 little serving of granola, and I'll put the recipe down in the comments below. I believe this recipe is about 3 net carbs per serving, so this total meal will be about 5 net carbs. Again, I struggle when I do the vegan days because it does seem like the net carbs add up a lot faster than they do on days that I eat a little more cheese and fish. because they don't have any carbs, but trying to still figure out ways to keep that carb count pretty low while doing the vegan meals. So I put this in the refrigerator last night, and I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have because it feels a little soft. It's not as crunchy as maybe if I had left it out it would be, but we'll see how it tastes. It's always interesting trying new recipes out. And that is what my lunch is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I will see you guys in a bit for another little snack. You guys, I have a confession to make. I went a little off keto this weekend. We had a fall potluck Halloween-ish sort of party on Saturday night. Well, small party because it is still COVID time. But we did have some sugary treats there that I ate a couple of. And then last night we ended up getting Chinese food after helping my mom most of the day. And even though I didn't eat any rice, I still think there's probably some sugar in the sauce of the mixed veggie meat dish that I had. And oof, my stomach has not been feeling good today. I haven't eaten anything since I had the yogurt and granola. It is about 4:15, 4:30-ish now. So I am going to have one of my ginger yogi teas and see if that might help settle my stomach, because right now it's just no bueno. So I will see you in a bit. Hopefully this will help. Well, you guys, it is about 6:15 and my stomach is feeling a little bit better. It's not totally better, but it's good enough that I know I'm going to be getting hungry here in a minute. So I thought I would share with you this fast little meal that I'm going to put together. I haven't made it before, so it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I will let you know. But basically, I'm going to just use the Green Giant spaghetti squash that I can steam up in the microwave. I've got these meatless Italian meatballs that I got at Aldi's a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to do a few of these. I don't really have any sauce on hand, so what I'm going to do is take this Kite Hill Everything Bagel cream cheese and mix it with a little bit of my coconut oat milk half and half, and make kind of like a little pseudo Alfredo sauce for the meatballs and the spaghetti squash. I'm gonna fix this. I'm actually going to go over to my boyfriend's and eat dinner in just a bit. So I'm gonna put it together and then I'm going to take it with me and I will eat it there. So I will let you know how it turns out. Well, you guys, it is about 9:15 and I am back from visiting my boyfriend's house and having dinner over there. So it's time for me to get my sleepy time tea in, and I'm going to have a couple of these pumpkin fat bombs that I made yesterday, and I've made them before, but I will put the recipe down below. Have these for my dessert, get another bottle of water in for the night, and then I am done for the day. I hope you've enjoyed this video of what I eat in a day, keto vegan version. And if this is your first time to the Gen X Gypsy channel and you haven't had a chance yet, if you could please subscribe, and if you like this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.